me right.
I don't know what celebrity you are.
It don't matter. Taking my ticket. Let me ride. I can't have nobody seeing me right here. I'm a lit day, man.
Now, who are you? You say you,
My name Lil Baby.
Okay, I just need you to sign right here, okay?
You got a pen?
827.
You don't be want to have you gotta have tents, man. Now, these folk crazy. I take a ticket, then somebody follow me.
While fans are excited about the release of Lil Baby's new album, WHAM, there are serious legal issues. Brewing behind the scenes, the album's sudden drop has raised many questions, especially given the ongoing legal battles Lil is facing. His recent actions, including closing his record label 4PF, have raised suspicions and caught
in-depth investigations. Recent months, you've had 2 high-profile racketeering cases. There's going to be more.
Over the next 60 days, you'll see 2 more.
attention of law enforcement. It's been months since authorities warned the public that both Lil Baby and his label 4PF were under investigation, and now these legal concerns seem to be escalating quickly. The first sign of trouble came when Lil Baby announced the end of his label 4PF. The label's closure was one of the earliest hints that something significant was happening behind the scenes.
I need 20 bands. Call the number for me. Hey, security, the black dot. Call the number for me. They locking me up, boy, but I got license. Security, I give you 200 bands a year. I swear to God, security. Security, I give you 200 bands a year. You don't make 200 bands here. Hey, lady, my check leave at 19. Nah, check me good. I got to in my nuts. Check me good. You on the count? I got to in my nuts. Check me good. I got to go. All right, y'all let me in that caution.
Law enforcement had already made it clear that both Lil Baby and his label were under investigation just months ago. DJ Academics, a well-known figure in hip-hop, revealed that the FBI had added 4PF. I've heard 2 of them like I've heard the 2 of their like, yo. These are get going first, then these are going first. I've heard the names, and I don't know if I should say it, again. I got nothing to do with no investigation for nothing, whatever. But these are top rappers. Well, one's a top rapper. The other one matter. Of fact, I'll do the segment without saying a name. I'll just say this. I believe you know who the obvious name is. They're in Atlanta. They go by 3 letters. They've been popping. One of the top, I would say, 3 rappers in a game, to its list of groups under investigation for potential involvement in criminal activities, including a RICO racketeer-influenced and corrupt organizations case, which had already been used against YSL, the label of rapper Young Thug. Just 1 week after DJ Academics' livestream revealing these details, Lil Baby found himself arrested for carrying a concealed firearm without a permit. The arrest took place late on a Monday night, and he was taken to the Clark County Detention Center, where he was held on a $5.00 bail. This incident seemed to add more fuel to the rumors surrounding him, but it turned out to be just the tip of the iceberg. The deeper situation began unfolding around 8 months ago, when DJ Academics once again made a shocking revelation. On a live stream, he showed evidence that 4PF was linked to the same RICO investigation that had previously targeted YSL. And Young Thug Academic claimed that although the investigation focused on other high-profile rappers, 4PF was also under serious scrutiny.
I had to come to an end, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. When you say of course, I mean, why you say of course?
Because all shit that be going on. And I had to start learning that, like, other people's actions I could be held accountable for.
Right.
I ain't know all that at first, you know what I'm saying? I never would have went that route, but I ain't know, you know what I'm saying? Now that I know, I'd be a fool to just keep the same thing going. They trying to make something out of something that it ain't.
Right.
Like, if I got any kind of control of, hey, we're gonna switch that whole thing up. It ain't even just about the police, it's just period, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never was supposed to make my label something that I talk about.
As the investigation progressed, it became clear that Lil Baby was likely to face charges connected to the RICO case in the near future, according to DJ Academics, when the Atlanta Dia Fani Willis began targeting YSL. She had a broader plan that would eventually include other groups like 4PF. Despite the attention YSL received, it was understood that 4PF Lil Baby label was always a part of the investigation. DJ Academics hinted at this by stating that 4PF was a target even though the feds were focusing on other groups. First, Lil Baby's involvement in the investigation wasn't just about criminal activity. There was also a strong business element in the past 2 years. People have wondered why Lil Baby has been so low-key, and why his music releases have been less frequent. The answer, according to some, is that he has been preparing for the possibility of legal troubles. He's been setting up his finances and preparing his business to survive any legal battles. This preparation became even more apparent when he officially ended his record label 4PF, acknowledging that the label had been a potential liability. Lil Baby explained that he closed down 4PF after learning more about how the law could impact his business. He said, "I didn't know at first that I could be held accountable for things outside of music. But now that I know it would be foolish to keep going down this road," he revealed that he didn't want to continue with the label if it could be mistaken for a street team or anything illegal. Lil Baby admitted that he didn't fully understand the risks at first, but now that he does, he felt it was best to change direction and distance himself from any potential trouble. The timing of Lil Baby's decision to close 4PF immediately raised suspicions. It seemed as though he was trying to distance himself from the ongoing investigation. Despite his efforts to distance himself, law enforcement continued to keep a close eye on him, especially after the arrest of his friend Gunna, who had pleaded guilty in the YSL case and agreed to cooperate with authorities. Lil Baby's legal troubles started gaining attention. After Gunna's snitching was widely publicized, Gunna's involvement in the YSL case became a key moment, and not long after Lil Baby himself was arrested for an unrelated issue, he was pulled over for having illegal window tints on his car, and during the stop, a video surfaced of the exchange between Lil Baby and the police officer. In the footage, Lil Baby tries to explain that as a celebrity, he doesn't want people to see inside his car. The officer, however, is more focused on the illegal tint and issues Lil Baby. A citation this arrest added to the mounting concerns about Lil Baby's connection to the ongoing RICO investigation. As this story continues to develop, it's clear that Lil Baby is facing serious challenges. His music career, business dealings, and personal life are all being scrutinized. The public is waiting to see how these legal issues unfold, especially since the RICO case could bring heavy consequences. The coming months will likely reveal even more details about Lil Baby's involvement with the investigation and whether his efforts to distance himself from 4PF will be enough to protect him from the legal ramifications. For now, the spotlight is on Lil Baby as he navigates this difficult YOLT situation, and fans are watching closely to see how it will all play out. Lil Baby has been in the spotlight recently, not just because of his music, but also due to a series of legal issues that seem to be escalating. While his new album WHAM has gotten plenty of attention, many people are unaware of the legal troubles he's facing. One of the most talked about incidents was a traffic stop where Lil Baby was pulled over for illegal window tints. At first, it seemed like a minor issue. He was handed a ticket and everything seemed fine, but what followed raised more questions than answers. During the traffic stop, body cam footage showed the interaction between Lil Baby and the officer. Initially, it appeared like a simple ticket for the tinted windows. However, things quickly escalated and Lil Baby was arrested and taken to jail. This is unusual for a simple traffic stop, leading many to wonder if there was something more going on, particularly when you consider the possibility of racial profiling. Some online commenters speculated that Lil Baby's arrest might have been influenced by his skin color, a major issue in the United States. Thankfully, Lil Baby's lawyer was flown out on a private jet to handle the situation, and he was bailed out. That same night, this arrest is just one part of a much bigger situation. Lil Baby feels like he's being targeted, and he's even pointed fingers at a former best friend, Gunna, who is believed to have snitched during the YSL trial. Gunna, who was once close to Lil Baby, pleaded guilty in exchange for a lighter sentence, and this has caused a lot of tension between the two. When Young Thug, another rapper associated with YSL, was released from jail, he wasted no time in calling out Gunna for his plea deal. Young Thug tweeted about rats and made it clear that he wasn't happy with Gunna's actions. Lil Baby responded to Young Thug's tweets, agreeing with him the situation continued to escalate, with Young Thug taking aim at Gunna in a tweet and even posting a video on Instagram with T.I. Another rapper in the video, Young Thug, says he did things the right way, a comment that many interpreted as a jab at Gunna for his decision to cooperate with authorities. This public back and forth between Gunna, Young Thug, and Lil Baby have sparked a lot of attention and debate in the hip-hop community. However, this isn't just about personal beef. DJ Academics, a well-known media personality in the hip-hop world, has pointed out that all of this drama might be part of a bigger plan by law enforcement. He suggested that the feds could be using these tensions to their advantage. Academics believes that the way Young Thug was released from jail with certain conditions placed on him could be part of a setup to eventually send him back to prison. These conditions could make it very easy for Young Thug to violate his probation, leading to a much harsher sentence. Academics went on to explain that the feds likely know that Lil Baby will side with Young Thug, which could help authorities target both of them at once. The feds seem to be monitoring these rappers closely, and DJ Academics believes that the plan is to catch them in a trap where they can't escape. If Young Thug were to violate the conditions of his release, he could face up to 20 years in prison. The situation has become even more complex due to the relationships between these artists. While Young Thug's father has defended Gunna, explaining that his son's plea deal didn't hurt Young Thug or Lil Baby, the public perception remains divided. Some people believe that Gunna's actions were necessary for his own survival, while others view him as a rat who betrayed his friends. This divide has caused tension in the hip-hop community, and it seems like there's no easy way out for anyone involved. Meanwhile, other rappers have also weighed in on the situation. 699, a rapper with his own history of snitching, joined a conversation on Clubhouse with DJ Academics in WHAM 100, where he explained that Gunna's plea deal would have serious consequences for all involved. According to 6x999, Gunna's decision to cooperate with authorities would only make things worse for those still locked up, including Young Thug. He pointed out that any statements made in court could be used against others, and this could have a lasting impact on the future of YSL and its members. Lil Baby and Young Thug's lives are now being closely watched by law enforcement, and it seems that they'll be under the radar for the next 20 years. Even other artists like NBA YoungBoy have commented on the situation, making it clear that they have no interest in getting involved. It's a complex web of relationships, legal battles, and public opinions. And as the story unfolds, it's clear that the stakes are incredibly high for everyone involved. At the heart of it all, Lil Baby is caught in a tough position. He's dealing with the pressures of his career, the potential fallout from his association with Young Thug and Gunna, and the constant scrutiny from both the public and the law. It's uncertain what the future holds for him. But one thing is clear. His legal battles are far from over, and his involvement in the YSL case may have lasting consequences. Fans are left wondering what will happen next as this story continues to unfold, with the potential for even more drama and legal twists in the months to come.